Hi, my name is Lena, and I am a 1L in law school right now, which is a first year law student for those of you who aren't familiar. I also am the CEO of a startup, and I do content creation part time. I wanted to make a video kind of telling you guys about how I got here, what my journey is going to look like, and a little bit more about what you're going to see on my channel. So currently what I am doing is obviously I am in school full time. I'm a full-time student. You can either do a weekend, a night, or a full-time program. I'm in the full-time program at my school. I am in my second semester of law school. I also am the COO at JurisPrep, and I run all their marketing too, so I kind of have a dual role there. Being that it is a startup, I've been with the company for about a year and a half now. I've been the COO for about a year now. What JurisPrep is basically they're an admissions consulting and LSAT prep and pre-law company, and my mission is to help people attend law school debt-free or with a full tuition scholarship, however you want to put it. I think that's really important because it gives you options and then you're not held down by debt after you graduate law school. A lot of people end up picking a top 14 law school thinking that they want to do big law and then get into the field and don't enjoy it but still have to pay off their debt, so they take that big law job that they don't love. All that being said, everyone has different goals, and at JurisPrep we're willing to help everyone with where they're at in their journey. I also am a dog mom. Come here, Finny. Come here, pup. Come on. I also have a dog. This is Finn. I rescued him when he was about a year old. He's now 4. He is from New Orleans. That is where I went to undergrad. I went to Tulane in New Orleans. So he's been with me since my sophomore year of college, the beginning of my sophomore year of college. And he's a diva. He's definitely a diva, and he's usually very loud. So hopefully he can stay quiet for a few minutes here. Then a little bit about why I started this channel. I kind of want to show people that there are very different journeys in law. I think doing social media and being in law school or in a law adjacent field is usually a little bit frowned upon, so I just like to share my life, and it's very realistic. I think people glamorize or make law school look aesthetic. My life is not aesthetic at all. This is just my real life. I live with my parents while I'm in school. I commute to school. I don't live in a big city. I live in a small town. It's a different view on what law school looks like for most people in comparison to people who are in New York City. That's just not what my life looks like. So I wanted to show a realer side of law school. Another big question I always get is why I want to go to law school. I think for me, I didn't know what else I would want to do, and now I've kind of broken into social media, and I think that if I could find the intersection between law and social media, that would be a really interesting path for me to go down. Right now I have found that intersection with JurisPrep in a way that fits into my life right now, and I hope it fits into my life long term. I really enjoy the work that I do at JurisPrep, and I hope to continue it. But as for going to law school, I've always known I've wanted to go to law school probably since I was 4 years old. I've been telling people I want to go to law school. Both my parents are lawyers, so it just made the most sense to me. And I am K through JD, which means I went straight from undergrad to law school. I didn't take any gap years. All that being said, I knew that I wanted to go to law school for a long time. I just don't know how that's going to look afterwards, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. As for a little bit about my life, I grew up in New Jersey. That's where I live now. I went to undergrad at 2 different places. I started at a small school in Connecticut where I cheered for my first year, and then I transferred to Tulane and did the rest of my 3 years of college at Tulane in New Orleans. I love New Orleans. It's a second home for me. I also studied abroad in Florence, Italy, so I love Europe. I've been to probably 20 countries at this point in my life. I feel like for what kind of content you can expect here, it's going to be a lot of vlogs, a lot of sit-down talking videos like this, just because I really enjoy doing these types of videos. If I can give advice to 1Ls for who are going into law school next fall, I would love to do that. I really struggled this fall and struggled even more so this spring. So I think if I can help anyone not struggle the way that I did, I will be so happy. I will give any and all advice that I can after I finish up my 1L year. I feel like one thing that I've been really struggling with lately is finding hobbies that I enjoy. I think I kind of pour my time into all these different places, and they're usually work adjacent. So I think trying to find hobbies this summer is going to be something I really focus on. I am taking 2 classes this summer, so that will be a little bit difficult, but we're going to try. And yeah, that's a little bit about me. This is a little bit of a shorter video, but I just wanted to give you guys a summary about my life, what kind of you're going to see on here. It will be a lot of different things. Hopefully you guys follow along. This is going to be a journey. The first year has been quite difficult, but I can't wait to give you guys some advice and answer all your questions about how to go to law school, what to do when you're an undergrad, any of those questions, please leave them below because I would love to answer them in a long form video like this. It could just be a full Q&A about whether it's all things Winnow, all things LSAT, all things admissions consulting, and go follow Juris Prep also. I will leave their tag below because they post admissions and LSAT related advice all the time, and I think it's super, super helpful. So hopefully I will see you guys soon. Bye.